Greetings, dear one, person, beloved spirit soul that you are. The number one addiction. The mind. What do people play with all the time? It's the mind. What are games for? The mind. What's the iPhone for? The mind. What's the newspaper for? The mind. What's the internet for? The mind. What's the phone for? The mind. And it's the addiction of playing with the mind, contemplating, figuring out, going over what you have in the memory bank of old dialogues. Memory can be changed, so how can you trust your memory, you see? All you can trust is really yourself, your knowing, your being. And to give up this addiction of the mind, you wouldn't believe how challenging it is, because people will do anything to protect the false ego, to protect their system for survival, their system for pleasure and happiness, no matter what they think that is. So the number one addiction is to the mind and not to the self or the divine. And if you take a look at what free will is, a lot of people think they have free will. Everything's controlled, in a sense, in a controlled environment. Trolls with trolls, or against. It's when you look at words, you will and begin to know what the words are actually saying by taking them apart, pronouncing them in a different way, and begin to perceive that. It's all out there in plain sight, as then the words are being used then through the sound vibration and such to manufacture we call virtual reality, or the coverings, you might say, that we are then perceiving truth through the glass darkly, through ignorance instead of the clear vision. So the number one addiction is the mind. And a lot of what we do at retreats also is an opportunity to really meditate and tune in to the divine, which is tuning into yourself. And there's really only one way to break that addiction. All other addictions come from that. Yes, the addiction to the mind. And you want to be addicted to the self.